This is Tanks Vlog, July 23rd, for the wrap up for the day in sports. What a day for Jordan Spieth. I mean, this guy who's now got three majors and is one PGA championship away from completing the career Grand Slam. What makes this all the more remarkable is that he does not turn 24 until later this week. He turns 24 on the 27th. Just think about this. If he wins the PGA Championship this year, he will complete the career Grand Slam faster than Tiger Woods did. And Tiger Woods currently is the fastest to complete the career Grand Slam. So that's going to bring some extra drama to next month's PGA Championship. But as for today, the drama was high. He entered the day with a 3-stroke lead over Matt Kuchar. Now, he did not play good on the front nine. Spieth struggled. And he must have had flashbacks to the 12th hole at the 2016 Masters, which he let slip away, when he took his tee shot on the 13th and sent it like 100 feet wide right to where the trucks are kept, the equipment trucks, and it took 20 minutes for them to get everything settled, for him to figure out where he's going to take the drop, where he's going to make the shot from. I mean, personally, I think they should just call the ball out of bounds and make him take a 2-stroke penalty and tee it up again. Well, anyway, he ended up finally driving the ball there, and he got a bogey, and he fell 1 stroke behind. But he responded. Next hole, birdie to tie, and then he took the lead with an eagle. In fact, he went birdie, eagle, birdie, birdie over the next 4 holes to take a commanding lead into the 18th hole, and he won by 3 strokes, shooting a 69 on Sunday to finish at -12 for the tournament, beating Kuchar by 3 strokes. I mean, what else can you say about Jordan Spieth? He now is the new face of golf. Meanwhile, back at home at Citi Field, it was Sunday, and the Mets lost. Rafael Montero is now 1-7. I don't care that he looked good. He still gave up 3 home runs. He is still terrible. I mean, it's bad enough the Mets have to play on Sunday and have Rafael Montero on the mound on Sunday. I mean, that's like double whammy. And speaking of terrible, today was Yoenis Cespedes' compression sleeve day, and the Mets benched him. Why they bench him? Because he's sucking. Where's Yoenis Cespedes? I mean, he's turned from Yoenis Cespedes to Yoenis Succedes. There's no power. There's no speed. He's swinging at balls over his head. He's looking at balls go down the middle of the plate. He's not hustling. He's not anything. He's starting to look like a money player. And a money player is a guy who, once he gets his big contract, stops playing. You know, we've had those before, the Mets. Bobby Bonilla! I mean, this is Bobby Bonilla-like season. He's only got 22 RBIs. He actually is morphing into Bobby Bonilla before our eyes. Cespedes, you better friggin' wake up. And every time, it's just a Sunday. Mets are done in by Sunday. It's just another manic Sunday, oh. I wish it was Saturday, oh. That's for the boys, oh. And the Mets have a chance to win, oh. Oy. Misery, misery, misery. The Yankees, they ended their string of consecutive series without a win by rallying to beat the Mariners today 6-4, taking 3 out of 4 in Seattle. So they head home, and they look like they finally got things back on track. So that should get things interesting. The Cleveland Indians, they clobbered the Blue Jays today behind Corey Kluber in his 14 strikeouts. The Houston Astros, they lost a slugfest to the Baltimore Orioles, and Zach Britton made history setting an American League record with his 55th consecutive save. Also, the Chicago Cubs are now in a virtual tie for first place. The Brewers have come out of the All-Star break sputtering. You know, I know I've got some slack from Brewer fans, but I just never believed in this team. And I look at the roster, and that's why. I mean, it was a nice story, but I just don't see them hanging on for the long term. And if the Cubs look like they've found their game, they've come out, they've only lost one game out of it since the All-Star break. They've won 8 of 9, and now they're coming up to play a team that's going in the absolute opposite direction. The team from the South Side, the Chicago White Sox. It's a 4-game home-and-home series over the next 4 days. 2 in Wrigley, 2 at whatever the hell they call Comiskey Park these days. And if the Cubs don't win 3 out of 4, I'll be shocked. I mean, I won't be shocked if it's a sweep. The White Sox are playing absolutely awful baseball. They've lost 9 in a row. They've traded basically everybody, and they might trade even more players away. This is now a complete total scrap job. This is not a major league team at this moment. The White Sox are basically just going to get the living hell beat out of them the rest of the season. And I just see the Cubs just beating them like a drum all weekend long. Today's 3 stars. And you know what else happened today? Injuries. Once again, Clayton Kershaw, he's on the disabled list with a sprain in his back. He's 15-2. This is starting to remind me of last year. And also leaving today with an injury was Steven Strasburg. It must be almost August. Strasburg's hurt. He is hurt again. Will he ever complete a season? Hell no. It's August time. Strasburg's hurt again. Steven Strasburg's hurt again. Nah, I can't feel for the Nats. I don't like them. Today's 3 stars are Corey Kluber of the Indians, who had 14 Ks against the Blue Jays. Mark Reynolds, who had 2 home runs for the Rockies, leading them past the Pirates. And Rougned Odor, who helped the Rangers complete a sweep of the Rays in Tampa, giving them hope, perhaps, for getting in the wild card race. Today, we look back on a sports birthday, and we give a happy birthday to Barry Bonds, the asterisk-enabled all-time home run king, who hit 763 home runs, some of them aided by steroids. He should be in the Hall of Fame, though. I will have more on that in the coming weeks. And today we look back at a day that will live in Mets infamy. The day Vince Coleman decided to put on a fireworks show and throw an M80 into a group of autograph seekers in LA. This was the moment that disgusted me most as a Met fan. I take a full look back at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia. This moment, this Vince Coleman moment, it still bothers me to this day. Vince Coleman is without a doubt my all-time most hated Met, and this incident really made me consider changing teams. That's how angry I was. So take a look at Barstool Sports, Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.